This time on Elgin Today, we have a look at a varied list of speakers and events upcoming at the Gail Borden Public Library, starting first with Elgin's Green Future.
My name is Carl Naselli, and I am the president of the Elgin Community Network Board of Directors. And I'm here today to talk about the April 21st program at the library. This will be a kickoff for the Elgin Sustainability Plan. The program starts at 6:30 in the evening. There will be a display and a reception, and then we will start our Elgin Alive series and try to engage the community in this plan. We really feel it's an exciting plan. Elgin has committed themselves to sustainability, and we would like to help them in every way that we can to move the plan forward.
You're looking for community input on what will be work in the future, aren't you?
Exactly. If they have questions, there will be experts here to answer those questions for people who would like to know more about it.
April is National Poetry Month, and Joyce Elizabeth Norman, author of Colors and Dreams, will be conducting a poetry workshop at the library.
That night, we're going to look at techniques that really make great poetry. And some of those techniques are real focus and trying to establish a sense of setting and trying to develop very specific images. And we look at those techniques, we look at some models, and then I have people write, and we read what you've written. So it should be great fun.
Well, that sounds like tremendous fun. Now, you're quite the author as well.
Well, I like to think I am.
Tell me about some of your work.
Some of my works are the Colors and Dreams, and that's going to be donated to the library, so you might be able to check it out. And I've also written a book with my friend Lim DePriest, which is entitled Growing Up Ebony and Ivory, and it is about our friendship. And we do workshops on race relations and on the conversation about race for that particular book.
Well, that's great. We're so delighted you're here at the Gail Borden Public Library.
Well, thanks. I'm excited to be here because I'm a member. And so I'm very, very excited about doing this workshop here. And we also, my friend Lim DePriest and I also took part in the Family Festival a few weeks ago, and it was so exciting. So this is going to be a great time.
Mention some of the writers that have drawn your interest over the years.
Oh, yes. Some of my favorite writers are Naomi Shihab Nye, and you will love her books because she makes such great connections, such great unusual connections. And Stephen Dunn, and you will love his poetry as well because he's very honest. He fesses up to everything in his poetry. And Charles Simic, and just so many writers like those three writers are some of my favorite writers.
And lastly, Elgin artist Barb Bresky tells us about an April 7th date at the library, an event that takes a very interesting look at a unique artist.
Edvard Munch. He's an expressionist artist that was painting about 1893, and he's Norwegian, and I think that we can relate to his paintings and images these days.
And we're looking at some of the work of Mr. Munch. It's very unique, isn't it?
Yeah, he was an expressionist, so he might be known for the image that everyone nowadays knows. That's kind of like what happens when you look in the mirror after you open your bill or pay your taxes or anything that happens these days financially. There'll be a discussion of Edvard Munch's life and what might have contributed to the images that he's made, which are quite expressive. They're emotional, and they could be related to his family life. There were some extreme emotional circumstances in his life that you'll learn about if you come to this event.
3 ways to register for all these events at the library: in person at the Adult Services Information Desk. You can also call 847-429-4680 or register online at www.gailborden.info.